8 o'clock, man. We're live, just like we expected to be. What's up, everybody? If y'all remember myself, I'm Solar, and then this guy, Jeff. You want to say what's up to the people? All right.
I do. Thank you. People, it's your boy Jeff. What's up?
I don't think y'all appreciate how much goes into me talking to my boy Jeff. Like, I don't think y'all get it.
Yeah, it's a lot when we do this. It's
That's
not.
right, because it's not what you think.
Yeah, it's no mistakes are allowed. None.
Because it really feels like I should be doing this, but no.
Same. I should go like this.
And this is what it would look like. Trying to talk to my boy.
Uh, See how ridiculous we look doing it like that.
So it's a film trick, but it's always good to be here. As always, if we're gonna be laughing within the first 2 minutes of this live, then it's probably because we're gonna talk about something somewhat serious,
Mhm.
right, brother? It kind of goes
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I don't know. Is it? Are we nervous? Kind of trying to get ourselves together.
Nah, it's not that kind of laughter. Because that would be more like, ha ha ha, guys, hey,
Yeah. So
aha, I saw what you. It's not like that. We just like to laugh at things because life is absurd and we find it funny.
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame. Believe you me. Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything. And they thought I was gonna rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Gut punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling men something they can tell a friend. And
all right. Going right into it. I see Mr. John Lee Johnson. I hope we're gonna talk about BDE future. What's up, man? Uh,
What's going on?
as you know, this is woke, brother.
Mhm. I didn't know that actually
No, that's what that is.
because it doesn't say "whoa" on there. What's up, whoa? What's up, brother?
Yeah, yeah. The future of BDE. Yeah, we can talk about that. Obviously, BDE, the company, Big Daddy Everything. Obviously, we have the Big Daddy Energy podcast, and that is sponsored by Big Daddy Everything products. Something like getting men to be in their prominent, most strengthened, wisest, and smartest self. Bonnie, hey, what's up, Bonnie?
Bonnie with the beanie. You liking this cold weather, Bonnie?
Oh yeah, I bet yeah. A lot of people. Oh well, says what's good, fam.
All
Yeah,
good, man.
my wife really enjoys this cool, cooled down. How is it up there, brother?
It was wonderful, bro. It was like 60 degrees today. Almost put a
Was it?
jacket on, but
I
that'd
got
be
you.
kind of ridiculous. But it was nice.
Yeah, Bonnie says chilling, chilling. Yes. Oh, you want to read that, brother?
Oh yes, chilling. Yes, I love it.
There you go.
Uh,
There you go. Let's look at it, brother. Jay Z uh, has been brought up to the front of the congregation, and the allegations against him is that he's not right for having or being worth 2.1 billion dollars. His wife is worth $500 million, and he has a cousin who was looking for some money and $4,800 specifically. And yeah, Jay Z said no. So this happened on the podcast with Kevin Hart. So that's what's going on. Zoe on here. Zoe been on here in the past. Last time we were up.
Probably tagging them so they can come in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. I got you. What are you all up to? What you all talking about tonight? No, we talking about Jay-Z. We talking about people who have money, family
Mhm.
members that got money, and going to family members for money. Sorry, I just stopped by to say hi. I have not been on here for a minute. Are you about to leave, Bunny? Leaving us?
Well, hi then. Hi. You have to leave with me saying hi. Hi. Walk away from a hello.
We appreciate your support, Bunny. Have to gotta head to the store. All right. She gonna put something together, Jeff. All right.
Right on. All right.
Some nice food. Talk to you later.
Later.
All right, Bonnie.
That brother, that was distinctly a Z and not an S. What you did.
No, that was Z's.
That's
Yes.
good. That was really good. That's...
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm a good cooker. I bet. I know that there's a man that you live with, so I don't want to ask for any food. But if there's any get-togethers or anything like that where your food will be displayed, yes, please. Thank you very much. I think Jay-Z knows it's a temporary issue, and if he helped every temporary issue, every family member will be asking. Yeah, in Jay-Z's defense, Mr. Sean Carter, I know he's always been very generous to the people in his circle. He tries to give them an opportunity to do well with him. I know that about Jay-Z, definitely. So I was having a discussion with Ray Torrey about this, and well, let me hear your thoughts, brother. Let me hear what you think about this.
Yeah, I've always kind of been up and down with this, right? Like I see both sides, and I've understood both. And here's one of the issues I have.
What do you mean both sides? Tell me what sides.
I've heard people say, "Nah, you can't do it. You can't just give everybody in your family money to ask for money because they're just going to keep coming back."
Okay.
And I see that they're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back to ask you for money.
Got you.
And then I hear others like, "Nah, you gotta take everybody with you. You're the horse that drags the cart. Like you got to bring everybody with you."
Got you.
Right. And I respect that too. Right. I hear that and I agree with it. So I agree with both. And then there's this, right? Not very many people make it to that point.
Most of us will never see that. Right?
Never. There's like 7 Jay-Z's in the world that we know of. Maybe there's like 4 that we don't know about. There's not that many Jay-Z's.
Got you.
So
Yes.
if somebody in our family gets to Jay-Z level, we should all be good because that doesn't happen to every family. That doesn't happen to almost any families. And so that's the problem I have is like, if one person that's even remotely related to me becomes a billionaire, you got to come off that money, bro. You got to look out for everything. What? But you know, I understand the sentiment, you know, of not having to look out for everybody, but it's such a rare thing, you know, to get to that point that it just seems like you're wasting resource where your family could use it. You know, all jokes aside, obviously I wouldn't roach up on a family member if they became filthy rich, but if somebody's coming to you and their family, bro, and you got that kind of money, you know, when you're talking $4,800 to $1 billion, I mean, that's not even a penny on the dollar. That's less than a penny on the dollar. Just give it to him. You know, I don't know. Maybe he knows more about the guy that we don't know. You know, maybe they don't want to put it out there.
Well, so as he's talking to Kevin Hart, he told the rest of what he said is he told his cousin that's not how it works. He said,
"Okay,
you know, you want me to give you $4,800 for this thing you got going on?" And he said, "That's just not how it works." Because obviously, $4,800, even if you gave it to him 15 times, 15, brother.
Yeah.
Still not even an issue because that's $4,800 it's not even 100 grand if he gives it to him 15 times, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what's 100 grand to a billionaire?
It's nothing, bro.
It's nothing.
Also, not a penny on the dollar.
Yeah. So in if you're looking at it in that sense, you say, well, it just not a. There's just not a. He won't feel it.
Right. Right.
So I say this is what I was telling Raytor. I said if he gave it to him, if he gave him that money a bunch of times to where it equaled up to $48,000, whatever it was, I forgot the number I said. I asked her would that hurt Jay-Z, and she thought about it. She thought maybe yeah, but then I put it into perspective, and she said no, it wouldn't hurt him. I said well then who would it hurt?
Mm.
If he gave him $4,800 once, and then he came back, and then he gave him money again, and he came back, and he gave him money again. Who would it hurt, brother?
It would hurt that guy that's
It
getting
would
the
hurt
money.
that guy.
Yeah,
It would
for
hurt him.
sure. For
It'll
sure.
cripple him. You see, now he doesn't know how to make money. You know, if you have somebody like Jay-Z in your family, then you know that he understands money.
Right. Right.
So the what you want to do is say, hey, teach me money.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah.
give me an understanding about money.
Yep.
Well, it says Jesus helped the world, and followers who followed him, his family was not there. Yeah, most of the time his family wasn't there, but his brother became a serious pillar in it. Jude, his other brother, not Judas, but Jude, his other brother, became pretty serious in the ministry as well. And they came around later. They did come around later. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I say this. I say that it's all about opportunities. You know, the reason why Jay-Z got to the place that he got is because he took advantage of certain opportunities.
Right.
And some of the opportunities he had to create, some of them he had to take advantage of. And if you can offer opportunities to, it doesn't have to be family members, it can be whoever, whoever. You just offer opportunities, then you should feel fine if people don't like you after your nose. Because look, I'll have some opportunities for you. Hey, what you do with the opportunity, you'll either love yourself or hate yourself. Rick Ross is very big on that. He doesn't give his family money. You know what he did? He went and started businesses.
Yeah.
With his family members, and that's how if you want to be rich, here it is. Take care of this.
Yeah.
And not only are you going to be rich off of this, but you're also going to be, I'll get a return on my investment as well. And so look, we're all good.
Yeah.
I didn't lose any money. Y'all aren't asking me for any money. We're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an old what is it? I guess a proverb. You feed a man a fish, or you give a man a fish. You feed him for a day. You teach him to fish. You feed him for a lifetime. That kind of correlates with this, because you're right, brother. Giving somebody money doesn't solve or start the business. Like if you have a business idea, you don't need money. You might need money at certain stages here and there, but you need a lot more than just some money from your rich uncle or your rich cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like there's a lot more involved. The best approach would be, hey, I've got this idea. What can I do with what you know? What can I do to make this work? How can I get this into something that's going to make my family wealthy? You know money, you know the industry, you know this. Walk me down through the process. What am I supposed to do with this idea?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's far more valuable than 4,800 times 15.
Yeah.
From somebody like Jay-Z who probably knows how to start a business,
yeah.
Obviously, but
yeah, I have a question. And this should clear it up for a lot because people are on different sides of the spectrum. But ask yourself, why did you go after this? Like, to become wealthy, you have to have a desire for it. You know what I mean? You have to have a desire for it, and you got to be going after it for a reason. Your reason for doing this. And there's some people, brother, that they want to become very wealthy because of their family. They actually want to become very well off so that they can be a blessing to their family. Their family's always been poor. And so they're like, hey, we've made it. We made it. There's some people that are like that. So those people without any problem, that's part of the reason why they got the money, brother, so that they can give
Yeah.
it to their family members. It makes
Yeah.
them feel good to give them money. And they might know how to say no, or I have my money's tied up here, I can't I can't do it right now, but I got you. And that might be the reason why he did it. And then there's some people who do it because they want to look rich. They want everybody to see them as rich. They want everybody to know I'm the rich one, that I did all this.
Yeah.
So
Start
Jay-Z,
treating their family like peasants.
absolutely. Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Jay-Z is one of the youngest in his family, if not the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of, I mean, I was growing up, why didn't you let me have, you remember you took my ice cream, you took it from me? Do you remember? And so it's things like that some people, you know what I'm saying, because you really got to dig, brother, to see why.
Yeah.
Because isn't there really two ways to look at it? Like,
No, for sure. Yeah.
did this for us, or man, I shouldn't have to. And it's true, you shouldn't have to do anything. It's your money.
Yeah. Well.
So you had said something about your boy that was similar to the Jay-Z situation. You want to bring that up?
Yeah. So I heard it was another interview. It was similar. It was a while back with Snoop Dogg, and he was talking about people that he had to leave behind from when he was coming up. Guys that he ran with. Obviously there were certain guys that he just didn't leave behind, and there were certain guys that he did. And so the way Snoop explained it was, once you start leveling up, the people around you that aren't on the same level or willing to keep up with you, you just got to leave them behind, because if not, they'll start pulling you down. And that was his approach to it. So as Snoop Dogg climbed in wealth and fame, people started falling off. And then he started making new friends at the level that he was on. Eventually, he started becoming friends with people that were where he's at. And then they would climb together. You know what I'm saying? And so that was his approach. And when I heard that, I just felt like that was not the right approach, not 100% the right approach. I understand that people can pull you down. I think what needs to happen more so is you need to prevent people from being able to pull you down as you climb without dropping people off, because not everybody's going to go at your pace, man. You know what I mean? Like, if let's say I start really raking in some money and fame, I don't expect everyone in my family to be able to keep up, or my boys to keep up, right? They're serving a different purpose, especially if we're all working together. Because he's talking more about, like, not just boys he was cool with, but people he was working with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Guys that were cool with those low level shows and whatever. If they're not willing to keep up with him, and it seems like we always forget about, like, opportunities. When opportunities come, bro, that's not the only skill involved in capitalizing on an opportunity, is knowing that was a good opportunity. That's it. You know what I mean? More people want to be wealthy than are. Everybody wants to be wealthy. Very few people actually get there. And a lot of it is based on opportunity. It has to be. Somebody comes along and says, hey, we have this thing that's going to get you where you want to go. And then you take advantage of it. You capitalize on it. You know what I mean? It's like a filter almost. And so, of course, everybody wants to go there, but not everybody can go there. And I don't know, man, something about it, about just leaving people behind that you came up with, just because they're not in the same boat as you, just rubs me the wrong way, man.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Obviously, we're not talking about the guys that are trying to bring you down. I know that there's people that can become salty and start, messing you up. As you grow, they start getting jealous and all that. Obviously, you got to let some of that stuff go. But, just your boys, man. You coming up with them, they should come with you.
Yeah. It reminds me of growing up, how that was pretty much the recurring theme. It's like, once you make it, man, you gotta hold your boys down and, bring it back to the hood and things like that. I think about the Christ that, when he was elevated, he went back to choose guys from Galilee, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Went back. Yeah, he did. That's right.
He went back to the hood.
Yeah.
And And no, none of them were on his level, right?
Nah, none of them were, bro. None of them.
Not,
And when he came, he offered him opportunities. What he offered him though, he didn't come
yeah,
back with money in hand.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just
Something
opportunity.
more than money, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
I'll do it like this, brother, because he selected his team. If you're not a handpick, if you're not a handpick the people that you want around you,
Mhm.
if you know how to do it, then we don't even have to worry about this leaving stuff people behind stuff
Right, right,
or giving people money stuff. If you're not a handpicker, and obviously you can't handpick your family.
right. Yeah,
That that's not chosen by you. Is it possible to maybe have a fund for the family or an investment for the family? Hey, this is for us. You know, whoever can, add to it. It'll grow faster. If we're ever in need, like as a family, we're ever in need, we can go into this and then you just pay it back. That should be okay, right, brother? I mean, it's all
that's
just your family, and so there's look,
yeah.
there's 500 grand over there.
Hmm.
It accumulated over time. I was just putting a little bit in there, a little bit in there. If y'all want to add to it, fine. But I just can't see myself giving 50,000 here, 50,000 there. 50, I can't do that. But that's
Right.
the fund. We'll come together. If somebody wants to borrow from it, we'll, some emergency or something like that. We'll
Hmm.
do that. Make sure everybody has life insurance. Yeah, like get everybody get life insurance. Let's do all the things that need to be done. How's y'all's credit? Okay, let's make sure all that's good. And then look, there's $500,000. That's nothing for Jay Z.
Right.
It accumulated over time. They're looking at it and say this should grow. We shouldn't be at $500,000 in 10 years. Okay, stop borrowing from it and then give it back, and it's only
Yeah.
$500,000. Like
Yeah.
it should grow in time because money is decreasing. So let it grow. But yeah, if there's an emergency, somebody needs to pay a bill, don't call me because you have a $2,200 bill. Don't
Yeah.
call me. Don't call me. I don't want to talk to you about a $2,200 bill.
Yeah.
I'm saying that needs whatever needs to be taken care of. We'll and then we'll pay it back by your job, whatever. But let's do that for the family. Y'all don't want to be rich. Y'all don't want to do everything that it takes to get rich. You don't have to. You're my family. We should be able to do that for family if you're a
Yeah.
billionaire. But then to select the people, it shouldn't be more than four, brother. Why would it be more than four people?
Like closely knit people.
Yeah, that you're
Yeah.
saying, we're gonna, because brother, the Christ picked 12 people, and one of them hated him, man. Another one of them denied him.
Yeah.
Um, somebody didn't believe anything he said. That's three people.
That's
three
three out
people.
of yeah. That's 3 out of 12.
Okay, so just reduce it to four. That way,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
one of the people.
Yeah. Maybe one, but you still got three, so you're good. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not watching every corner, watching every corner. And he was good, brother. He could handle whatever came his way. But I don't want to go through all that.
Yeah.
A backstabber, somebody that feels like I'm all cat and don't believe anything I say.
Yeah.
That's Down Thomas.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Prove
and
it.
then,
Prove it.
and then Peter, he denied him,
Yeah.
man. He denied him.
Yeah.
So he was just disloyal a little bit. Um, yeah, I'd rather not go through all that. So I just pick four people at the
Yeah.
most. Because four is a lot, brother. That's still a lot of people.
It's great. It reminds me of a question I saw someone ask. They said, "Would you rather have 100 pennies or 4 quarters?" Right? And
Yeah.
they said 100 pennies because if I lose a coin, it's not a big deal. And then the other guy said, "I'd rather have 4 quarters because that's less coins to keep track of.
That's true.
Imagine trying to keep track of 100 coins. I'd rather
Yeah.
just have four." And so it kind of comes down to the perspective, right? If you got 100 people with you, each individual person has minimal value,
Yes, sir.
right?
That's
So yeah,
true.
you can afford to lose a couple, but you're still losing value overall. But if you got 4 quarters, yeah, losing somebody's gonna hurt. You're gonna take a hit, but each individual, you know, holds a quarter of the value. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty good, man. That's,
Yeah. So 4 is a good number, brother. 4
that
quarters.
is a good number. You're just
Yeah.
backing up what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's because you're one of my quarters.
And then now when you're dealing with the money issue, you're billionaire. They're $50 million to the good. They can set up a fund for their family, and
Yeah.
so now nobody's trying to set you up through the closest people. And you didn't give them that money. You just gave them more opportunities. Like, hey, here's another opportunity. Hey, there's another opportunity. Hey, you're one of the closest people to me. Here's another opportunity. And if they capitalize on those opportunities, they will do well too. They'll do great.
Yep.
And then so the other three, same thing. And so now you're shielded by these people who know that you're the one with the gift. And so you're the one that's presenting opportunities time after time again. So they're gonna insulate you and keep you protected. And then your family's not gonna let anybody say anything about you. And then the people on the internet won't say stupid things like, it's like giving them a dime.
Yeah.
Just some thoughts.